Welcome
to a not so typical Windmill Slam draft.
No, we're playing not only not limited, or rather not only not draft, but also not limited.
Yeah.
We're playing constructed, and it was my idea.
It was. I turned up at the house, and Dennis was like, "Do you want to do a standard video today?" And I said, "Who are you, and what have you done with Dennis?"
You turned up at Windmill Slam HQ here in downtown Los Angeles.
Windmill Slam HQ, yeah.
And at the soundstage.
Wouldn't that be in Holland?
Probably. So this, as I'm sure you figured out, is the blue-red Sphinx's Tutelage Mill deck,
which is so cool.
It's awesome.
We played a couple of test games with it,
and won all of them.
It's technically true. Well, yeah, okay.
We won the mirror match.
We We weren't expecting that, and then we beat what was it? Red Green
Evolutionary Leap.
Red Green Evolutionary Leap, which is kind of a cool deck.
But the deck basically wins by casting Sphinx's Tutelage
and then drawing a bunch of cards.
Drawing cards with Treasure Cruises and Magmatic Insights and Tormenting Voices, and keeping them at bay with Send to Sleep, Whelming Wave, Anger of the Gods, so on.
Fire Impulse.
It's
a cool deck. It does fun things. We discovered something interesting while playing the mirror match, which is that when you remove all the creature removal, there aren't enough sideboard cards.
That's true. So even against control, you don't. Also, this is the budget version of the deck.
There's a version with 4 Jace, Vryn's Prodigy,
and better lands.
But
the difference is between 20 tickets and like 140.
Yeah,
so.
We got this list from MTG Goldfish.
MTG Goldfish is right.
MTG Goldfish, and basically just copied it card for card.
And then we're gonna run it in some 2-mans.
We're gonna play some 2-man queues and have some fun. This is I guess technically a deck.
Technically a deck, yeah.
So we're gonna jump into a 2-man.
Here we go. Well, playing against Acid Ara. If this registers on time for me to actually play in this.
But yeah, no.
We've creatively named the deck.
Oh, that's just what it automatically does when you import a deck list.
Yeah. Well, you can change the name. We just didn't.
Yeah. Deck. I like it. I like the fact that it's also not capitalized. For some reason, that makes it slightly funnier for me. It's just the idea of sitting down and kind of going deck.
Okay, we lost a die roll, so off to a bad start.
Perfect. The thing is, you keep most hands with Sphinx's Tutelage
because it's literally the only win con.
Unless it's like 6 lands and Sphinx's Tutelage, or no lands and Sphinx's Tutelage. But the Fire Impulse Send to Sleep is actually quite good.
Mm-hmm.
Send to Sleep is absolutely atrocious without Spell Mastery, so we probably don't want to cast that until we have Spell Mastery.
Well, we're just
impulsing that
right now.
Yep, straight away.
Radiant Fountain's good in this matchup as well.
We really want to draw a 2-drop that isn't Send to Sleep.
Well, we're not. There's no way we're casting Send to Sleep.
Something like a Tormenting Voice would be a very good draw here, or
even Insight, Magmatic Insight.
They're the same card in this spot,
pretty much. What's your 2-drop? Your mono red.
Although Magmatic Insight would allow us to leave up.
Hey,
you dashed it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're spending 2 mana to deal 2 damage, which we can counter with a land. That's a great draw. I think here we play the island because we play Dictative Crufix.
Well, there's very few board states where we don't just anger next turn or Tutelage.
Yeah, that's true. I think we mostly Tutelage.
Yeah, we want to do angers later. Like we can anger on. I suppose you can just burn us out. I was going to say we can anger on a low life total and just let ride.
Well, no, but we don't want to. We want to anger as at least a 2-for-1.
Right. Send to Sleep, even without Spell Master, is pretty good against dash.
I suppose.
If he dashes that again, we can just Send to Sleep it.
I don't really want to.
Why?
I think we can get more value out of it.
But it saves us 3 life.
If he dashes something else, we'll do it. Or if he even casts something else, I don't know.
I think we might as well do this.
It saves us 3 life.
Yeah.
Okay. It's awkward that we can't make him pay the mana.
No, and now he just casts it in the second main. Or he just redash.
No, it leaves at the end step.
For some reason I thought it was bounced it.
You're thinking of Disperse.
Yeah. So now we Fountain and Tutelage?
Yes. Possibly should have been... No, I don't think it matters.
Okay. Here we go. This is the plan now.
Yeah, Voice is really good because it'll hopefully draw us into more draw power.
Fizzle Part Bin for our cruises.
Yep. It's just all around fun times.
Cruise which mills 6.
It sure does.
Again, this is his only card in his deck apparently.
Lightning Berserker and 4 Lightning Berserker and 56 Mountains.
And one Zergo.
1 Zergo. It's a commander deck.
Yeah, there you go. I like that a lot. Zergo's a weird commander.
It's very similar to Izumaru in terms of how it plays. I've seen a turn 2 win with a Zergo
Jesus.
commander deck.
Okay,
Which
Whelming
it
Wave
involves Blazing Shoal and Assault Strobe.
So we voice here, right?
Yeah.
Ditching the island? In case we hit, because we have to leave up.
It's awkward that we have to ditch the island when we've got Whelming Wave in our hand. But
I know, but...
we could have even ditched the Whelming Wave.
I mean, if he's going to dash all day, you're right, it doesn't do anything.
Cruise is great.
Dictate less so.
Yeah, Dictate doesn't do a ton. Just play Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we have a faster clock than his Lightning Berserker clock?
I mean, if this continues this way, he's going to hit us for 5 now.
Well, I mean, eventually we're going to draw a Fire Impulse, and his Berserker is going to cease to be relevant.
Or even another Send to Sleep. Although that does only keep it off our back for 1 turn. I mean, if he deploys threats here, that's bad for him because you just anger him. I mean,
that is just getting on our nerves.
But he's playing. I think he's doing this. Oh, he forgot to attack with it.
No, he just hard cast it. He hard cast
Interesting.
it.
Do we just? Well,
I feel like we just cruise. I think we wild into cruise, and then we can cruise for how much mana? We can cruise for 3 mana, which means we can wilds, crack wilds, get an island. Why are you hovering over the concede button?
I just right clicked and it was dying.
Okay. And then if we cruise, we can find... If we cruise leaving up a mountain, we can possibly find an impulse to deal with that Lightning Berserker, or an insight to do more milling.
All good things as far as I'm concerned.
This deck does have a lot of play to it, weirdly enough.
This is very laggy.
It is.
Yeah, for such a non-interactive deck, it does have a lot of play to it, you're right.
It's not non-interactive. Like it's basically a blue-red control deck with a weird win con.
Right.
I guess Evolving Wilds is there for Treasure Cruise. I was wondering about why that card was in the deck.
We lose Spellmaster this way, but whatever.
We've got no Spellmaster cards in our hand.
No, mill 6. I have to imagine we're getting stoked here. Or something. Oh, Tormenting Voice is no dice.
Nope.
We'll be pretty good next turn, though.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully he just deploys threats here.
And we get to Anger plus Tormenting
We're
Voice.
going to get hurt by that Lightning Berserker.
But he has to sink mana into to do that.
I feel like at some point we're just going to have to kill that thing with the Anger of the Gods.
I think so. I considered doing that this turn. Here's the Stoke. Or something.
There was the Stoke.
Oh, that already happened?
It just happened. You've F6'd.
Alright, cool. Is this our worst matchup?
I don't know.
It's gotta be pretty bad, right?
I think Dex playing Dramoka's Commander probably worse for us.
That's what the Dictate's for. And the Negates. Do you bring in more Radiant Fountains for this matchup? I think there's some on the board.
No, there aren't, but there, you know what there are is there's the 3 mana 2 damage to everything.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, this is
We're just gonna have to
do that now. Yeah.
We're gonna Tormenting Voice first.
Man, oh man.
Because we could possibly draw a more efficient way to kill that
Fire
thing.
Impulse.
We're probably just dead though.
To burn?
Yeah.
I would imagine. Oh, cool.
We haven't got a way to gain life in our hand though.
So we're discarding that.
We should probably just discard a Mountain.
I want to be able to do...
Well,
we're never casting this though.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. I think there's a world where we go Alhammer's Archive into Radiant
I
Fountain.
think the world where we draw Magmatic Inset's more common though.
What does that do?
Because we need a land for that.
I suppose. Yeah, okay.
Like, yeah, this is great with the Radiant Fountain, but...
Speeds up the clock a bit as well.
There's an Anger and a Fire Impulse.
Happy days. And we can still leave up Dictative Crewfix, which we probably cast on his end step.
Totally. We don't want to give him the draw, even though it's technically mill, do we?
No. Because 2 burn spells and we're dead. I think we still pass here.
Let him pump it, try to kill us that way.
Yeah, I mean, he could pay 5 mana to try and kill us.
I don't think that's a crazy thing for him to do at all.
No.
He's only got 14 cards left in his deck.
Wild Slash has to resolve. If he has a Stoke, we're just dead.
If all he has is Lightning Strikes, though, we're in luck. Because I think we can kill him. I mean, there's a world where we can kill him, right? Let him pump this to at least 4 anyway.
Well, we have last priority.
Right.
So pass through declare attackers.
I just didn't know.
We can just do it in the declare blocker step. Make sure there's no shenanigans.
You can't stoke us.
That's true. So move to declare blockers.
Yeah, right, here we go.
Pop.
A couple of cards just win us the game here.
Treasure Cruise.
I mean, we're drawing 2 cards as well.
Mm-hmm.
This is a tight matchup if we win this game now.
Yeah. Winning game 1 against Mono Red is tough.
Right?
For most decks.
And step you. Okay. Here we go. We move for 4 right off the bat.
Mm-hmm. Possibly more, because he's Mono Red.
Oh yeah. I haven't actually been keeping track of that at all. I forgot that card that it does that. Tutelage is no good.
We can activate Tutelage.
Which is what we have to do, I think. And we need to hit inside or something?
We need to activate Tutelage and have it mill... Either have it mill 6... or... hit Insight.
He does draw 2 on his upkeep on his draw step as well.
Oh, so it has to mill 4. And then we win. If he mills 4, we win.
Oh,
that was the wrong discard.
Why?
Insight. Oh no, we didn't hit Insight, never mind.
It did hit 4, I believe.
It hit...
No, only hit 1.
Okay.
So he's probably killing us.
Yeah, we almost certainly lose. But this was a very tight match. Could we have played that better? Was there a world where... I think we probably should have just angered that Berserker the turn it actually hit the board.
Maybe. We got a 1, and I mean, 90% of his deck just kills us here. That being said, there's a world where he whiffs.
Well, he's drawing 2 cards.
Right. So
He's killing us on his
Stoke.
upkeep. Okay.
To show off. Jerk. Alright.
Now that's interesting. Drawing an extra card there after the game didn't trigger the tutelage. Something to note.
Something to note. So we want these.
Yep.
Although his deck doesn't really... It's like a Rebel Mastery type deal. Are the encases any good?
Do we want the negates? We don't have another way to deal with burn.
No.
What's not good? What's not good? Let's start with that. Whelming Wave's bad.
It's just too slow.
Mm-hmm.
Archives will be too slow.
Archive
Although it is nice with the...
Archive is just too slow, though.
So I'd rather have a Gainsay. Is that better than a...
Well, Gainsay doesn't do anything.
Oh, Gainsay's a blue one, sorry.
You're thinking of Flash Freeze?
Yeah. Probably not worth it.
In case. It does nothing against Dash, which is an issue for me. Although I would like more ways to interact with creatures at instant speed. Possibly Disperse? Is that better than Encase? No, probably not.
No, no way. It is pretty good against Dash, though, actually, especially if you don't lose mana to
Do we want to negate?
I think I'll chuck in a negate, just for a
Stoke.
What we probably should have done is looked at his whole deck. Well, we milled it, but we didn't do that. So
I feel like Encase and Ice could be better than You've already submitted, have you?
better than Send to Sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. Although, I mean, I think his draw was just interesting, you know? This is a great hand.
Doesn't have a...
Tutelage, but I don't think we can pass up on 2 of these.
2 impulses, yeah. Limited All-Star Fire Impulse.
I think we just fire off the Dictate when we can as well if we had an island. Just to dig us to our...
Oh, that's so scary against...
burn spells.
Burn spells. Possibly Dictate should have come out for...
I don't know, I still think Dictates... We need, like, in this case scenario, for example, we need to hit our Tutelage. Otherwise our deck doesn't do anything.
Voice a...
Could just voice a Dictate.
I think we just voice a Dictate.
Or our one-off negate.
No, we voice a Dictate. I think that's just correct.
We can't even cast it, I guess, at the moment. I guess.
Land Tutelage.
Perfect!
I'm a wizard!
Sure are. Wizard of the Coast over here. Any play?
Probably
Just
Wild
a
Slash,
shot
if
for
he has a
a
Wild
Wild
Slash.
Slash.
Wild Slash doesn't do anything against us. He might be sandbagging them for Jaces.
Not there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not expecting the budget version.
Yeah.
So what threats do we just have to impulse here rather than Tutelage? I think we just have to Tutelage because we can't win the game if we don't, so... Hopefully he just dashes his Berserker and we don't have a choice in the matter.
Or dashing a Zergo.
Doesn't that cost 2 to dash?
Yeah.
Oh, we just cast Satyr Fire Dancer.
Whenever an instant or sorcery spell...
You control this damage to the opponent, it doubles it.
Okay, that probably just has to go, doesn't it?
Do that, leave up negate.
Yeah.
Cast the Fountain.
Play. It doesn't really matter. Play whichever.
Okay. This makes our cruise easier at some point as well.
His deck is interesting though. I disagree with the Wild Slash on turn 1 if he had the Fire Dancer, but if you just top decked it, or even if you're just playing Fire Dancers, I'd kind of disagree with the turn 1 Wild Slash.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of giving up value there.
What could he reasonably cast so that we can negate? Well, we can't negate Zergo, but he's just casting it.
Wild Slash is the only other thing. Lightning Strike.
But there's no point doing that on our turn, is there?
So tutelage. I think you probably got Island Tutelage.
Why? What's the reasoning? Islands, I'd rather teach them Maligans at this point than the Fountain.
That's fair, given the fact we have double blue.
Like, this is just counter target Wild Slash.
Yeah. Tutelage, leave up Impulse.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Cruise next turn.
Could do
we'll
if we impulse, we don't have to tap out.
That's true. And then we are going to impulse that Zergo.
If he doesn't play anything else, do we take 2 damage from it in case of a Rabble Master?
I don't think Rabble Master's popular anymore.
Or if you had a Rabble Master, we played first.
We can't anyway.
Yeah. Get the value, 6/6 value.
In which case, you need to be careful to kill it in the main. There's that strike.
Not negating that. Good thing we dealt with the Fire Dancer.
Yeah. He's down to 3 cards. I mean, I know it's burn and that's how that works, but... Alright, I think this is just happening now. Right?
Pop. We could possibly have waited to see if he was Titan Strengthing it.
Nah. We still kill it with Titan Strength.
Actually, no, Titan Strength doesn't work.
I don't care, I'll keep.
What does that even do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the thing. Yeah.
It's an impulse that doesn't do anything because we have no creatures in our deck.
Those probably shouldn't still be in his deck.
Oh, you might think we have Jaces, like you said. Dictate.
We have multiple Dictates?
2 of. I think it's just 2.
Oh, okay.
Land
Cruise? Yeah. Leave
up
a
Mountain.
Mountain for another Impulse.
Or an Insight.
Or an Insight.
And also mill a million.
Mm-hmm. Digging for things like Anger of the Gods, the 2 damage to everything card.
Oh, we can't currently cast. Hopefully we'll have the mountains for it though. Insight. Those are all good draws.
Yeah, they're
Strictly speaking.
fantastic.
Seismic Rupture's pretty good. Actually.
What? 2 mana kill a thing. It's not the end of the world.
Do we hit any chains? Against Mono Red, I feel like this should be happening more than it is. Oh, there we go.
Well, we hit 1 chain, yeah.
Yeah. Essentially, against Mono Red, it hits 2 non-lands.
Mm.
Which I feel like should happen pretty often.
Considering they play not many lands.
Yeah. I haven't really been looking at that, to be honest, because I don't think it affects our plays in any way, so...
No, it's still just do the thing.
Right.
Until he is out of cards.
This is so risky, because I really want to cast... Well, it depends on what he does. I was going to say I want to voice before we do anything. Slash us to get the prowess.
That's good. We are taking some beats here.
Ah, we're not even. His draw hasn't been amazing. See?
He hasn't really done anything.
Cruise, which we can't cast.
We can... What do you think of... I think we probably roast, don't we?
This isn't ideal, I don't think. I'd much rather voice and try some other stuff.
Okay.
Voice ditching probably... Although Dictate's not bad here.
Dictate's okay. I still don't think we want it.
I think I'd rather ditch the roast, to be honest.
Okay. I could have seen the negate actually over the roast. Although negate's not bad.
I think once we keep this position, negate... Oh, God. Although we can send to sleep now. If he dashes something, that's pretty good.
I think that's probably what we do.
Oh, we can dictate if it doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm. If he casts like a Stoke or something,
we can negate it.
We
have a lot of answers here, and if all he does is attack with Abbot Carol Keep,
we're going to send it to sleep.
I think we dictate.
I think we're going to send it to sleep. On begin combat, I think we send it to sleep.
Should not wait till the end step and send it and the other creature plays to sleep.
Take the 2 damage.
Because if he had a burn spell, he would have cast it for the...
Well, you can do that at instant speed.
I guess.
If it's like a...
In which case we just negate it and that prevents as much damage almost.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just doesn't have anything. Okay, send to sleep here is pretty good.
Hopefully. Although we don't really need to send to sleep if he plays another creature. We can Seismic Rupture.
Yeah, that's true.
So we probably just still end step Dictate.
Yeah.
And then Seismic Rupture.
I know him drawing cards is scary, but us drawing cards is also good, so...
Yeah, I don't know if I'm between two minds about it, to be
How about
honest.
the Dictate? It is really just tech against Dromoka's command for the most part. Second card, please. Second Mountain's really nice, actually. That one's less nice.
So we're going to Rupture here, and then we cannot follow that with a Cruise, but we can hold up Negate and send to sleep.
Which I'm pretty happy about, honestly.
Yeah, those are really good.
And we deal 2 to him.
Which doesn't even close to matter.
Man, oh man, no. Aha. So we're pretty good shape here, I think.
Yeah.
We can cruise pretty cheap next turn.
The thing is, he's going to be constrained by his lands, so drawing 2 cards a turn is good, but I feel like we might be okay. I'm concerned about letting the burn deck have gas.
I get it. But I mean, if he goes Stoke, we negate it. If he goes Creature, we sleep it.
We can't do anything against that.
We can roast it.
That's going to hurt, though. But yeah, that's probably just what we do.
Could just leave it.
No.
See what happens.
No.
I mean, we're cruising first anyway, I believe. Mill 4, at least.
Wait, we should roast first, because then we can pay less mana for Cruise.
Right.
It's not like any of our answers to that thing cost less than 3.
That's more than 3, you mean?
Yeah, I beg your pardon. Roast? We can Cruise and leave up Negate.
Why is this so crappy?
I don't know. Are you filming CPU intensively?
No, 10 frames a second.
Okay. So I think we play a mountain.
Well, if we hit a Radiant Fountain, I'd rather play that.
Oh, sure, but we want to leave up a blue.
Oh, we can't do that, yeah.
No, we can.
We can, yeah.
Yeah.
So we do it like this.
And we leave up Negate. I think even if we draw like a...
Although we're not playing into hitting 2 Magmatic Insights here, though. But I think what your bet was going to say, we still leave up Negate.
We still leave up Negate.
I think so too. And Send to Sleep.
So
I think if we don't die this turn, I think we win.
I believe you're correct. We have a lot of board wipes.
I mean, look, we're milling for 6 here, at least. And then he draws another 2.
So
Putting
that's
in the 6 cards.
6
at
cards.
most. Now we're out of draw spells, honestly, but we can just cycle it. Hit him.
Well, no, he's going to draw 2 cards and then we're going to mill him for 4 and then it's over.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
We're going to mill him for 4 when we draw 2 cards. So we literally just have to survive this turn.
And with these 2 and him only have 4 lands, it's going to be very difficult. I don't think we can lose. I guess it was a world where you can Lightning Strike, Lightning Strike, Lightning Strike.
No.
No, it's not enough.
So that's also 5 mana.
Yeah.
6 mana, I beg your pardon. I think the only way he wins...
Well, you die.
He can't win through Negate because the play would need to be Fire Dancer, Stoke.
And we hit a Radiant Fountain as well.
Which is nice.
So he's dead now.
He is actually just dead.
He's dead on his draw step. So we just play our Fountain and say go.
Correct.
And discard whatever.
Doesn't matter. Anything but the Negate or the Send to Sleep.
And then again, Send to Sleep's too slow. He dies in his draw step. He has to kill it on his upkeep. Yeah, if those are 4 burn spells, he could theoretically do that. Now he can't. But he could have...
He also... No, he really couldn't because he doesn't have mana to cast...
Well, he does over the course of 2 turns. He goes Lightning Strike, untap, Lightning Strike, Lightning Strike.
And one of those gets negated and we survive.
Yeah, but that wasn't the case before.
Well, he's also played a Lightning Strike already.
Okay, well, it could be Wild Slash. That works too. We were on 8.
Okay. Yeah.
The Radiant Fountain, he also doesn't know we have that negate. Well, that's getting countered. And then I believe that's the end of the game.
I don't think it was going to kill us anyway.
If you had another Stoke and a Wild Slash, that's the end of the week. He would kill us.
Well, we saw the negate.
Well, he doesn't know we had the negate in our hand, though. Can't believe we beat that. That was awesome. This deck's amazing.
Game.
This deck's amazing. You think... Okay, what wasn't good there? This is an important engine piece, honestly.
Is it, though?
I think it doubles our clock. I don't think it doubles his.
That's technically true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It more than doubles our clock, because he'd also draw the card. It also fuels us hitting more, like, you know.
Yeah, but if
This is kind of a weird combo deck, in a weird way. A combo that goes off for the course of like 4 or 5 turns. Which just sounds terrible. When
A slow combo.
Yeah. That requires infinite setup and cards don't fight the board. You thought in case this is better than something. He doesn't have that many creatures.
That's true. Is it possible the 4 angers is overkill?
I still think Angers are better than Roasts.
Well, it's a 2 mana way to answer a 2 mana creature on turn 2.
I mean, he had the Eidolons, he had Fire Drinkers. Let's assume these are all 4-offs.
Yeah.
We really should just look at his deck.
Yeah, but why are we doing that? That's one of the advantages of playing a mill deck, and we're just not doing that.
So Zergos.
I feel like we could, because we've also brought in the Pyroclasm.
The Seismic Rupture.
Yeah. So we could cut 2 angers for like more negates, because he seemed to be very burn heavy.
Mm-hmm. I bet we cut 1 Anger and 1 Roast. How do you feel about that?
I'd almost rather go for the 2 angers, because he's never, like, we've got, that leaves us with 6. Like,
yeah, we still have 6 of them, yeah.
6. No, I mean we've now we've got 4. We've still got 4 board wipes, and now we have 6 targeted removal spells,
and we have 3 counter spells now,
which don't count as creatures, but still.
Happy?
Yes.
You don't want to disperse?
I think that's not as good as a roast.
I mean, against that Lightning Berserker draw, it's pretty good.
We still have Send to Sleeps and Fiery Impulses.
Well, Send to Sleep doesn't have quite the impact because, I mean, we can disperse after he's dumped all his mana into it.
That's technically true. Do you want to cut
Is that too cute?
I think that's probably too cute. I think against that one weird tech situation, no, I don't like it. I think the Fire Impulses will do a decent job of serving that role.
Okay. This is an interesting deck.
We could cut a Roast for a Disperse.
They're pretty equivalent cards.
Considering he's playing more Dash, maybe.
The thing about this is probably okay.
I think this is just fine.
What do we play on turn 1? A Mountain, and then turn 2 we have to ditch a... He mulligan, we keeping this, I think.
Yeah, I think we turn 1 Mountain, leave up Fiery Impulse, and then turn 2 Tormenting Voice, ditching and Evolving Wilds.
Yeah, seems reasonable.
Doesn't mean our turn 3 land comes into play tapped.
Not necessarily. We're going to draw a bunch of cards. In between now and then. Do we just hit that?
I think we just shoot that. I don't think we need to do it on our turn. Although maybe we should because of the possibility of Titan Strength.
I wish I knew if you had those.
We should have looked. Oh, this is actually a thing where it's relevant. What are we doing? Dennis, we need to get better at Magic.
I'm just going to do it now.
Sure. Now our turn 3 land isn't coming into play on tap though. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
So it means
it gains us some life.
turn 3 Sphinx is Tutelage probably?
I don't know about probably.
Well, if we draw it, like...
If we draw it, yeah, totally.
Yeah. Also, Tormenting Voice is a possibility on that turn.
We already have 3 cards in a bin by then.
For a cruise.
Another one. We should have left it alive. We can't play 2.
That's kind of funny.
Legendary 1-drops are a liability. Oh, hello. Come on, Pyroclasm.
Yeah. What's that card called?
Seismic Rupture.
Thank you. I keep thinking Magmatic Chasm, but that's the other one, isn't it? That's the Seismic Stamp.
Yeah. Okay, well this might have... they're both equally bad, so...
So Islands... No, I think Swift Sword of Cliffs is slightly better in this matchup, so you would probably go Island, Tormenting Voice, ditching Evolving Wilds. Especially given the fact we have another Evolving Wilds.
Right. I mean, the toss-up is 1 life versus the Delve card. For this.
Yeah.
Hey, this has not been a great draw for us.
No.
But I mean, one Seismic Rupture will turn this around pretty quick, especially if he, pukes out an Eidolon or something here. Or that is also great if we hit that Anger, or that...
Yeah.
We can't currently cast Anger.
Nope.
Hey.
Seismic Rupture. That's why I suggest we cut Angers as opposed to Ruptures.
Right.
Because it does most of the same job. Cliff's
yeah.
Cliff's Voice.
Yeah, that's actually not that bad. He continues to deploy. He's out of cards.
We're close. Well, we're not close to dead. We're taking 4 more damage this turn.
Probably more.
Yeah, almost certainly more. A burn spell.
Wilds again, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Need tutelage.
Yeah.
I hope this please just be another creature because the burn spell is actually quite a bit of damage because of the Swift Spears.
Yeah, I mean the Swift Spears basically say you deal 2 more damage with your burn spells.
Don't dash it. Don't dash it. Don't be a dash creature. Just be a normal creature that you're casting in your first main phase.
Or oh,
that hurts real bad.
That just dealt 6 to us. We're going to 6 here.
We're 2 top deck burn spells away from. Oh, the Radiant Fountain's actually.
Radiant Fountain and Swift Word Cliffs. We're okay.
I don't know, but okay.
So yeah,
A little late to the show.
well, yeah, that's fine. The
Well, we
cruise,
must gods anyway.
yeah, and then probably cliffs as opposed to fountain.
I agree.
Wait, does that leave us dead to something that fountain doesn't? So what are the possibilities? There's like lightning strike. Cliffs keeps us alive through that. There's firecraft, wild slash.
That leaves us. This we're alive.
So yeah, 6 damage is the sweet spot for 4 mana. Actually, no, he's only if he has 2 burn spells, he only has 3 mana because he's only got 1 card in
so
hand.
cliffs
So cliffs, yeah, and then fountain next turn.
and tutelage.
Yeah, and that has us leaving up Send to Sleep as well.
Pass.
Oh,
That's really bad.
oh, Can we even tutelage?
No.
No, we have to cruise, don't we? We have to cruise without playing tutelage. That's atrocious.
Cruise only costs 2, so that's nice. But thankfully, it doesn't actually only cost 2.
Do we not do it for more?
I guess
What are the answers in our deck to
Roast.
Eidolon? I mean, if we draw another anger or a
we're probably casting it
yeah, so I think we do have to do it for 2, even though that does turn off spell mastery.
and ruin our second cruise. Spell mastery is completely irrelevant.
That's not true. Send to Sleep.
Oh, I suppose. I was thinking of Fire Impulse.
Yeah.
Hey!
Well,
We can't tutelage, can we? Tutelage costs 3 life.
2 life.
3!
2.
No. 2. So we don't tutelage, right?
I think we do.
We're just dead to so much stuff, though. Listen.
We're dead to the same things.
Nah, because this puts us in burn range, because we still have to cast a spell to deal with that.
Yeah, no, we're probably not winning this game. Although, 2 very close games against Mono Red.
Which I think is probably our worst matchup, right? Certainly close to it, anyway.
I feel like that's not necessarily true. Like, we main deck 4 Anger of the Gods, Dennis.
We need to take 2 of those out, though.
Well, for more efficient
Yeah.
versions, but yeah. Like, I think
Arc Lightning?
we actually just now lose the
We
game.
can't beat that. Anyway.
We need to draw both Radiant Fountain and
We didn't do that, by the way. We can survive with cliffs.
we can cliffs cruise into. No, we can cliffs. No, can we cruise? Can we cruise?
No.
No.
No. Not even if we play on top line. We're just dead. I guess we might as well play this and. No, we can't cast any of the spells in our deck anymore. And all of his draws are lethal.
Yeah.
We're just dead.
We are just dead.
Yeah, the game is just over.
Oh well.
Damn it.
So, things we learned from that match. We're gonna go and do another one. We're gonna play 3 rounds, but just I want to. We're quite new to the deck, so things we learned. A.
Look at your opponent's deck.
Look at your opponent's deck when you finish milling them out. B. Not about this deck, but I didn't. This was something I hadn't considered. Is killing Zergo is not always correct if you have an instant speed way to do it because of the legend thing. Anything else? We're learning about the tech from Mono Red sideboard tech.
Yeah.
But I think we should probably just go play some more games. See
Right.